Hey, what's up, everyone? This video is about a topic that I had, I think quite a few posts on my social media feeds about. I had some newsletter mailings about that. And also one of those videos on that playlist here is already, with that topic. It is the video called Life is a Dance Between Plus and Minus. The concept that I'm discussing here, or that I'm speaking about here, is, nothing in this universe is of a permanent straight line. Nothing in this universe is stagnant. Nothing in this universe always stays the same. Any straight line that you see in pictures of a graph or in pictures of a development, any straight line is something man-made. So such as that bar that you see behind me. Anything that really grows naturally will experience growth at a rate that is more accelerated or faster, speedier, healthier, or whatever you want to call it, and is also being, sometimes limited or slowed down or having to fight some external stressors a bit more, and things are being slowed down. So your energy is either going up or down. Your mood is going up or down. It's never going to be the same the whole time, right? So the reason why I'm explaining all of that is because of that little device that I'm wearing here. That thing that I'm wearing, it is called the Whoop. And the funny thing is, I used to wear the Apple Watch, which kind of makes you want to look at that watch, I don't know, like 200 times a day or something. Basically, that is an extension of your telephone, right? So you want to come back to that watch. You want to see your messages. You want to make phone calls on the watch. You just want to use your phone in a different way, which I wasn't happy about, because I'm aiming for using my mobile device like rather less than more. So the difference to that thing is it doesn't show you anything like a time or anything. It's just a nice black strap, basically, with a little, and it's quite thin actually. Those are the measurement things here. You can open it, adjust it to whatever size wrists you have, and it has such an incredible amount of metrics that it collects. Of course, it has all the standards like heart rate variability, blood oxygen levels, your respiratory rate. That's not the standards anymore, but the respiratory rate is in there. Your resting heart rate, of course, your sleep duration, the different sleep states that you were in the last night. Based on all of these things, it calculates then your readiness state for the next day. And with that readiness state, it sort of shows you a level of recovery based on last night's sleep, based on your current heart rate variability, based on your resting heart rate over those last 24 hours and the night, based on your respiratory rate, based on your blood oxygen level. So based on all of that information on your overall kilocalorie consumption, and, if you want to put it in consumption, and, kilocalorie output throughout the day, based on all of that, you then get a readiness level for the next day when you wake up. And let's say that is at 75% or whatever, your recovery rate. That means you're not fully recovered. And if you would then go ahead, live your day like you usually do, it takes that into calculation. And it tells you, okay, if your recovery rate is at 75%, you can then do a workout, if at all, with a strain level of maybe whatever, it's showing you certain points. That would be a very small amount of points, so that you don't overreach your overall strain for that day. So I think that overall calculation, the way it's presented to you, it's really nice to look at. And it gives you such a nice feedback about, okay, well, based on my current situation, I'm today going to be able to either go full in for a workout, or I should be rather holding myself back, or I should really take it easy and focus on some meditation techniques, practices, breath work, whatever you can do to actually enhance your recovery, because it also takes that into respect. So if you put in your into your journal yesterday's activities, and I put in, I've done some breath work, I've done cold water exposure, and I've done meditation, it then looks at how did that, if you regularly do that, how did that add to your overall recovery over those last 30 days? It compares that to previous measurements where you haven't done that. It compares that to other measurements where you have done that. And then it sort of adapts the whole thing to show you in the monthly assessment, for example, how your breath work contributes to your overall daily recovery percentage, how your meditation work contributes, or if that helps at all, with your daily recovery. And for my monthly assessment, which I just checked out yesterday, it tells me, for example, that on average, my meditation practice adds about 3% to my recovery rate. On average, my breath work that I'm doing was either 2 or 3% as well, that it contributes to my recovery percentage. And if you look at that then, every day, 365 over the year, and every day you can do a difference of 2 or 3%, that adds up to quite a lot. So before this video gets too long, because we are quite long already in there, I invite you to check out Whoop. I'll put a link down below. And if you want to grab one of those wrist straps that you actually get free of charge, relatively speaking, you can use that link below and you get the first month for free. The pricing model of that thing is you get the wrist strap for free, and then you sign up for a monthly rate that is something around 20 euros per month from the most expensive rate, and then it drops the longer you sign up. And of course, what is the goal of wearing that? Ideally, you would have a good intention or a good intuition that tells you about the readiness, right? You would have a good intuition and feeling about yourself that tells you how you're feeling that day. On the other side, I'm thinking, I really like those measurements, those metrics, to really look at them, to compare them to what I feel, to what I sense is going on in my body. And sometimes there's really a big surprise. Sometimes it tells you, today is perceived as a really great day, but then the measurement shows your heart rate variability is really low. That means your body is dealing with some sort of stress much more and is less capable of adapting to stressors. So, I could go on and on and on and present about that thing. I suggest you check it out, because I really, as you can see, I'm into that. I really dig it. And use my code, get 1 month for free, get the wrist strap for free, and let me know what you think. Enjoy and see you tomorrow. Enjoy and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Ciao.